Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to your 29th lecture of English Grammar of Essay 2. As we know that we had completed our lesson number 20 in our previous lectures, and in our last lecture we have done compo on national festivals of India. I hope you have done the compo and the picture in your classwork notebook. Today we are going to start our new lesson number 2, and the name of the lesson is the sentence. Let's see what we'll learn here in this lecture today. First of all, I will give an introduction about the topic. Then we will see the definition of the topic, means about the sentences. Then I will explain the definition and some rules of the sentence with the examples. Then we will learn how to rearrange the words and make a sensible sentence. We learn also the regrouping words with a sensible sentence, and I will explain that with some particular rule, and then we will do the exercise according to the topic which we are going to learn today. So let's start. Do you know what is a sentence? Let's see what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that complete sense. It means that we already know that there are so many word group in a sentence, right? But when we arrange them in a proper order and when it makes any sense, it is called a sentence. Or we can say that not only the group of words make a sentence, but when the words are arranged properly in proper order, make a sense, and it make a sense after arranging it is called a sentence, because it has a sense. It means that some words, we arrange some words randomly, it does not call a sentence. When the words arranged properly in their proper way, in their proper order, and after arranging them, if it has a sense, it has a meaning, then it is called the sentence. Understand? Let's move on. Let's see the definition. A group of words arranged in proper order to make complete sense is called a sentence, right? Or we can say that the words in a sentence must be in the right order so that we can understand what the words are telling us and what is the meaning of the sentence. It means that not only the group of words arranged after arranging them, not a sentence make, right? But we have to arrange them in a proper way, in proper order, so then if the sentence has a meaning, it is called a sentence. And after arranging the words in their proper way, we understand what is this words in a sentence are going to tell us. What is the meaning of the sentence? When we clear about the meaning of the sentence, at that time we have clear idea what is there in the sentence or what is the meaning of the sentence. So it is called a sentence. Understand? Let's see the example and understand the definition properly. Has a trunk long elephant N. This is the first sentence. Long elephant N has a trunk. This is the second sentence. A elephant N has trunk long. It is the third sentence. An elephant has a long trunk. This one is the fourth sentence. Among these four sentences, which one has a meaning? Which one is a correct formation of the sentence? Have you guessed it? Yes, the fourth sentence, it means an elephant has a long trunk is a correct way of the sentence, correct way to make a sentence, correct order to make a sentence. So it is the correct sentence. Now we understand that this sentence need a meaning. Not randomly arranging the group of words make a sentence, but it need a meaning of a sentence and it has to be arranged by their proper way. As we know that sentence is made up of different group of words. These words have different functions and we classify these words as a part of speech, right? And there are 8 parts of speech in English language. So as we know that an elephant has a long trunk, in this sentence so many parts of speech in the sentence. Okay, so now we understand that to make a sentence we need some parts of speech. And how many parts of speech in English language? 8 parts of speech. So which are the 8 parts of speech? You don't know about the part of speech to name parts of the speech, but you already learnt about it in this topic, these parts of speech as a topic. Let's see which are the parts of speech are there. First is noun, second is pronoun, third is verb, fourth is adverb, fifth is adjective, sixth is preposition, seventh is conjunctions, and eighth is interjections. So these are the 8 parts of the speech of an English language. So we already learnt about the noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition in our previous lessons, right? So we already learnt about this part of speech as a topic. Now we understand this is a one name of the part of speech. Okay, let's move on. There is no particular rule to arrange the words to make a sentence. There is no particular rule how to arrange the words and make a sensible sentence. When we write, read, or speak the sentence, we need some important part of the sentence. When we are going to speak about something, when we are going to write about something, when we are going to talk about something, when we are going to read about something, at that time we need some important part of the sentence, and the complete sentence need a sense and proper punctuation mark. That we already learnt the punctuation mark in our previous lesson, right? what is the punctuation mark, why we use the punctuation mark, which punctuation mark we use in a different cases, right? We already learnt about in our previous lesson. It is also help us to make a sensible sentence, grammatical correct sentence. Understand? So, what we need to make a sentence? We need some important part of speech in the sentence. We need a proper punctuation mark and a meaning. Sense means meaning of a sentence to make a sensible sentence. Most of all the sentence begin with a capital letter, as we learnt about the capital letter in our previous lesson as a punctuation in a punctuation lesson, right? What we learned, have you remembered the main rule of the capital letter? Yes, all the sentences will begin with a capital letter. So it is the most important rule of the punctuation, and it is also the main rule of the sentence also. So just remember that rule and follow here also this rule. And a sentence end with, we already know that when we are, it is a simple sentence, the sentence ends with full stop. When we are asking something to someone about something, then we, the sentence ends with question mark. When we have a strong feeling of sadness, happiness, then we make a exclamation mark in the sentence or after the sentence, right? So a sentence ends with a full stop, a question mark, and an exclamation mark. So these are the three signs we use after the, at the end of the sentence. When we, it is a simple sentence, at that time we put full stop. When we are asking something to someone, at that time we put a question mark after the sentence, at the end of the sentence. And we have, when we have some strong feelings about happiness, sadness, etc., at that time we use exclamation mark after interjunctions or at the end of the sentence. So these are two main rules of the sentence, and which are they? First letter capital, and after the sentence always complete with full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. These are the three main parts of the sentence. Which are the three main parts of the sentence? Now this is the rule of the sentence, how to write the sentence route. But now we will see that what are the important part of the sentence and what part we need to make a sensible sentence. And the three main parts are subject, verb, and object. So these are the three main parts: subject, verb, and object. In our lesson number 8, personal pronoun, we already learnt about subject and object, and we also learnt about the verb in our another lesson, right? So let's revise them. What is a subject here? The subject means active part of the sentence. It means that it is a name of a noun, it is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing, or it is a pronoun. So it is called the subject. Who is the doer part of the, doing part of the sentence, it is called the subject of the sentence. Now what is the verb? As we know that, as we learnt about the verb, is that, as we know that, and we already learnt about the verb. Have you remember what is the verb? A verb is an action verb. It is a doing verb. It shows us the action of the sentence, right? So a verb is the word usually indicate some type of action. There are two type of verbs in English grammar. Which are they? We already learnt about it. Have you remember which are they? They are action verbs and the helping verbs. Action verbs means those words which shows the action of the sentence, means moves, runs, jumps, skip, eat, write, sleep, etc. They shows the action of the sentence, so they are called the action verbs, right? And what are the helping verbs? Helping verbs are the verbs which help the main verb, or it also represent the verb when it is main verb is not in the sentence. So which are the helping verbs? Have you remember? We already learnt about the helping verb in our previous lessons. Yes, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, etc. are the helping verbs, right? And now we are moving on the object. So what are the object of the sentence? What is the object of the sentence? Let's see. An object usually appears after the verbs. It means that after the verb, whatever the part of the sentence, it is called the object, right? There are two type of objects in English language. They are direct and indirect. Direct object and indirect object. Now you have a question, what is a direct object and what is indirect object? Let's focus on it and just get information about direct and indirect object. So direct object means subject done or receives an action. It is called the direct object. Means whenever the sentence is there and whatever the subject is in the sentence, the subject is done a action. It is called, for example, Ravi writes neatly, right? Ravi writes letter neatly. So subject is Ravi. Ravi is the doing part of the sentence. What is the verb in the sentence? Writes. And what is the another verb of the sentence? Another noun of the sentence, sorry. What is the another noun? Letter. So the letter is written by Ravi. So letter neatly is called the object, and it is the direct object, right? And what is the indirect object? Indirect object tell us whom or for whom an action is done. It is called indirect object. It is just for your information. It is not a part of our lesson, but here we have to just get basic introduction of this topic. Okay, so let's move on. Now let's move on. Let's see the example. What are the verb, means action verbs, and what is the helping verb in the sentence? Okay, so here this one sentence is here, Rahul eats an apple. Now you have an idea that what is the subject, what is the doer part of the, what is the active part of the sentence. Who is the active part of the sentence? Means Rahul. So Rahul is subject of the sentence, right? Now what action does Rahul do? Yes, eats. So eats is a verb of the sentence. And now whatever the sentence is left, it is called an object. So an apple is a object part of the sentence. Now we have understand that subject means noun or pronoun, which is the active part of the sentence. Then verb is the action word, right? If, just remember that thing, if there is no action word in the sentence, there is a helping verb must be in the sentence. As we learnt, have you remember what is we learnt about the verb? It is compulsory. If it is a single word in the sentence, it has to be a verb. Without verb, the sentence formation cannot be possible. Have you remembered this rule? Same here, if there is a no action verb in the sentence, at that time the helping verb replace the action words. Okay, let's see the example of it. Suraj is a good boy. Here, what is the active part of the sentence? What is the doer part of the sentence? What is the subject of the sentence? So, Suraj is a subject, right? Now, in this sentence, has a verb in the sentence? No, not any action word in the sentence. So, what is the another object is there? Good boy. Boy is the another object. So, it is the object. So, here, just look here. Here, there is no action word here. At the place of action word, there is a helping verb. And what is the helping verb of the sentence? This sentence is a helping verb of the sentence. So this is the way, if there is a no action words in the sentence, the helping verbs replace the action verbs. Now we understand that if there is no action word, the sentence, there is a helping verb must be in the sentence. And as we already know that without action words, without verb, the sentence formation cannot be possible. Okay, now let's learn about how to arrange the words and make a sensible sentence. Now we are understand that what is the first rule of the sentence? First letter capital, and mostly all the sentences ends with full stop, question mark and exclamation mark, right? Now we need three main part to make a sensible sentence, and which are they? Subject, verb and object. Now from these rules we are going to make a sensible sentence. Let's see how to make a sensible sentence. First sentence is ride Winnie horse a wants. Now just guess it. Just read the words separately. Ride Winnie horse a wants. Now just think about it. Which is a action part of the sentence? Which is the active part of the sentence? What is the noun which is active in the sentence? Horse or Winnie? Obviously Winnie. So Winnie will be the first word of the sentence. Then what is the action word? Wants. Winnie wants. What Winnie wants? Ride on. What Winnie wants to ride? A horse. And what will be the answer? Winnie wants to ride a horse. And as per rules, we will write first letter of the sentence capital, and just because Winnie is a proper noun, whenever the name of Winnie is there, we will write it in a capital letter, and after the sentence we will put full stop. Winnie wants to ride a horse will be the answer of this jumble sentence. Let's move on. The next sentence, slowly walks tortoise. Now just think about it. Which among these three words, three group of words, slowly, walks and tortoise, which one is the active part of the sentence? Yes, of course. By which part of the sentence the action is done? Yes, tortoise. So tortoise is the first word, then the action of the tortoise is walks, and then rest of the sentence, maybe it is an adjective, adverb is there, but it is called the object of the sentence. So what will we do? What will be the answer of this sentence? Tortoise walks slowly. And as per the rule, written rule of the sentence, the first letter will be capital, and after the sentence we will put full stop. Understand? Let's move on. The next sentence, fly to have birds wings. Now just whenever you arrange the sentence, just remember the things is that only one thing is that you have to just read the group of words separately. Fly to have birds wings. Now just think about it. Which is the active part? Yes, of course, the birds. Right? So birds will be the first word of the sentence. Then what will be the words? Birds do fly. Birds have what have birds? Wings. Birds have wings to fly. Understand? So what will be the answer here? Birds have wings to fly. So this is the way we arrange the jumble words and make a sensible sentence. So let's start the exercise. Rearrange the words and make a sensible sentence. First is twinkle at stars night. Here, now just think about I told you that you have to just read the words separately. Don't read like a sentence. If you read like a sentence, then sometimes you get confused and you will not do the proper attempt of the answer. Understand? So just read this sentence separately. Twinkle at stars night. Now think about it. What is the active part of the sentence? Yes, of course, the stars. Now stars, we put stars as a first position. Then what will be the action of the star? Twinkle. Stars twinkle. And what is the rest of the sentence is at night. So what will be the answer of the sentence? The answer of the sentence will be stars twinkle at night. And what is the rule to write the sentence correct way? Yes, first letter capital, and after sentence we will put full stop. So stars twinkle at night will be the answer. Let's move on. The second sentence, sun in rises the east the. Here we have given 2 times the, just because sun and east are the proper noun. East is the name of the direction and sun is an object. It is a proper noun, right? It is a heavenly body. So we use before them the, right? So which part of the noun sun or east will be the active part of the sentence? Yes, of course, the sun. So what will be the first word of the sentence? The sun. And what is the second after sun, what will we put there? The sun. Then the action part. What is the action part? Rises. So what will be the second word of the sentence? The sun rises. And what is the rest of the sentence? In the east. So what will be the answer of this sentence? The sun rises in the east will be the answer of the sentence. Understand? Let's move on. Next is are 7 their days in our week. It is a very easy sentence. I hope you have learnt from the first standard in maths subject also. Maybe you have learnt it in a second standard also. Now just solve this sentence by self. A 7 their days in our week. So what will be the answer of this sentence? It is very easy sentence for you, and many times you revise it, you speak it, you pronounce it. So the answer will be there are 7 days in a week. Understand? What will be the answer of it? Let's move on. The next sentence. Mita sisters are Rita and. Here, just look here. Mita and Rita. Both are the nouns and both can be the active part of the sentence. If you are writing Mita and Rita are sisters, it will be the right. Rita and Mita are sister, it will also the right answer. So whenever in this type of situation, if there are two nouns are there and maybe sometimes both the nouns can be used as an active part, you can write first one of them. So what will be the answer? I have written here Mita and Rita are sisters. If you are right as a Rita and Mita are sister, it will be also the correct answer. So let's move on. Love to go to hill station, I vacation in. So love to go to hill station, I vacation in. Now this sentence is going to be little bit harder to you, right, to solve it. But first of all, you have to just pick out the active part of the sentence. Maybe it is a noun or pronoun. Here in this sentence, the active part is a pronoun. And which is the pronoun here? Yes, of course, I. Now I, then you have to write the verb. Is there any action part of the action word in the sentence? Yes, of course. Which is this? Love to go. So first put I, then love to go. Where you love to go? Hill station. And when? In vacation. So it will be the solution of the sentence. And what is the answer? Now just tell me what is the answer. Yes, I love to go hill station in vacation will be the correct answer. I hope you understand how to attempt this type of question. Next is Tuesday on my birthday is. It is very easy sentence. Now just guess it. Just do it by self. I hope you understand what is the answer of this sentence. And some of the students have done also the answer by self, right? So what will be the active part? My birthday. Yes, my birthday is on Tuesday will be the correct answer. If there is some easy word, easy group of words in the question, then you will be tackle it very easily. But whenever you have some difficulty, then just do it, do or write the answer by the rules. Understand? It will help you to find out the correct answer. Next sentence is brings letters postman over. Now just think about it. What is the active part of the sentence? Postman. Then what will the postman do? Brings. What the postman brings? Our letters. So subject part is postman, verb is brings, and what is an object? Yes, our letters. So our answer will be postman brings our letters is the answer of this sentence. Let's move on. The next sentence, Holy Ramayan, the is book a. Now just think about it. What is the active part? What is we are talking about? For what we are talking about in the sentence? Book. Yes, book. Is there any name of a book in the sentence? Yes. Which is, what is the name? Yes, Ramayan. Ramayan. Now we have an idea that Ramayan is a holy book of Hindu. Then before Ramayan, what will we do? Yes, we will write the. So what will be the first word of the sentence? The Ramayan. Then there is no action word in the sentence, so we use here, we have given here helping verb. Which helping verb given here? Is. So the Ramayan is. Now which is the left part of the sentence? Which is the rest of the sentence? Holy book. Book holy or holy book? Yes, of course, holy book. So what will be the answer? The Ramayan is a holy book is the answer of the sentence. Let's move on. The next sentence, and Rosie is girl intelligent. Now I hope you have a very easy sentence in 9 number, right? You can do it by self in a moment. You can do it very quickly. Now guess it. What will be the first word of the sentence? Yes, of course, Rosie. Then here, not any action word. So what will we do? Yes, there is a helping verb in the sentence. And which helping verb is in the sentence? Is. So Rosie is. Now it is a rest of the sentence, object part of the sentence. And what is the object part of the sentence? 3 words are there. And girl intelligent. How to arrange them? Just you have to understand and put it logically. So what will be the answer? Rosie is an intelligent girl will be the correct answer. Understand how to arrange this type of words in a sensible sentence. Let's move on. Cake mother my delicious bakes. Now just think about what is the active part of the sentence? My mother. Then what is my mother doing? Bakes. What is my mother bakes? Cakes. How is the cakes? Delicious. So, and we already know that we put adjective before the noun. So what will be the answer? My mother bakes delicious cake will be the answer of this sentence. I hope you have understand that how to arrange the group of words and make a sensible sentence. Today we have learnt about the rules, how to write the sentences in a grammatical correct way, right? Means first letter capital, after sentence we will put full stop, and how to arrange the words as a subject, verb and object. In our next lecture we will learn about the more kind of sentences which are the interrogative, exclamatory sentence and about the statement. So thank you. Have a great day.